I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. I'm on it.
Hey, freak show! You're going nowhere!
We'll do it live! Fuck it!
Welcome back, everybody. It's West of Nowhere. I am Levi.
And I am Shane.
And if you're sitting there going, man, Shane spoke way too fast, there should be somebody in between him. Well, you're not wrong, but also you kind of are wrong. Angelica is no longer with us.
She didn't die.
Probably should have said that differently.
She didn't die.
She has left to pursue other things, creative differences. Yeah.
And we wish her good luck.
Yep. So hopefully she kills it out there. But anyway. So yeah, it's just gonna be the two bromosexuals over here.
Yeah, for all you listeners that came from middle of nowhere and you were
No, in
like,
the
this
middle.
seems
You don't even fucking remember the show.
middle of nowhere.
You're middle of nowhere.
Anyway, you're like, this seems oddly the same, and you're right, it is.
Deja vu. Yeah, except for now we're on YouTube. So
We are.
yeah. So what we'll get for Patreon people?
I'm glad that you asked. Because it logged me out, so... We got Adam Pacino, Keanu Reeves, Tony Burgess, Miles Glenn, Sam Norton, None Your Business, Colby Jordan ×2, Jade Marsh, Uncle Steve, Natalie Tacarante, Mark Stadler, Kylie Gangwish, Alec Ricks, and then of course Colton. You're like when you're talking to the mechanic and you're like, my car makes this weird clunking noise.
Mechanic sounds? Is that what you're...
There we go. Yeah, weird car noises.
You have
Colton.
to use to describe to your mechanic. It's very specific. Oh man, like that Brian Regan joke where he's like, I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but he's like, yeah, you go to the mechanic and then they know you're gonna make some crazy sounds for them, and they're like, all right, man, what's going on with your car? Well, it's not working normally. Come on, man, what's wrong with it? Well, let's make it a like he just gets all these crazy sounds, something like that. Yeah. If you want to be one of these lovely people whose name we said, you can go to the Patreon. Is it what's the patreon.com/what?
That's Wokpod.
Wokpod, and then or you could go to the Digital Forest of Trees, Linktr.ee / also Wokpod.
Yeah. Just go there. Just go to the Linktree
because it's got way more fun stuff on it.
It's got all of that. Yeah.
Yeah. And if you don't want to give us money, you should go to that one anyway, because then you can go to the website and the Facebook page and all that stuff.
Yeah. You should go like and subscribe on YouTube and maybe comment on your favorite one.
Yeah. Or drop time codes when Shane makes dumb faces.
Yeah.
I like that.
Talking to you, Kylie. We know you got enough time.
Clearly. Oh, yeah. And yeah, so you could go to the Facebook page and then go comment on the posts that drop with the episodes, and then Kylie will keep you company because that's what she does. Yeah. So, without further ado, are you ready for some?
Let's just jump into it.
Some fucking news.
Yeah.
John McAfee has died. Alleged suicide attempt in a Spanish prison cell. The day after it was announced he was going to be extradited to the United States. Now, this on the surface doesn't look super weird, except for I guess a month before he said he wasn't gonna suicide himself. He wasn't gonna pull a Jeffrey Epstein, is basically what he said.
Yeah.
He tweeted. Because, it's a Spanish prison, so apparently you can just do whatever the fuck you want. So he had his phone, and he was, tweeting all the time, and, It's basically barely even jail. What it sounds like.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. So, he's fucking tweeting all these things, and then there was these fake tweets that came out, which I thought was kind of weird. So listen to this. This is as of June 8th, 2021, allegedly.
Okay.
Says, if anything ever happens to me, please know that the 31 terabyte files I have are located on hard drives in my condo near 88th Street and Collins Avenue, just north of Miami Beach. Now, if you were wondering, hey, wasn't there something going on in Miami this week too? Yeah, there was a building that collapsed in Miami. Like, it looks like a straight up demolition, and this was the address basically.
Holy shit.
But there's literally no actual record of that tweet ever existing, like, until this, like, just the other day. And this is almost a month old tweet allegedly, but
they can't find any proof that the tweet ever existed.
yeah. So
then,
and here's my thing about it though. Like, this is a very, like, there's like far too many like specific details that why would he send that out to a bunch of people? Like, why wouldn't he just be like, hey, close friends, wife, all these people, like, why wouldn't he tell them about the files and stuff? Why would he make a tweet about it? It doesn't really make sense to me. So,
yeah, I mean, if he did tweet that, then it looks real suspect. Like, he was killed in a Spanish prison, and then they demoed his house so that his fucking hard drives were destroyed as well.
yeah. So, that's kind of crazy, but I don't think that he made that tweet. I don't know. I'm not gonna say what exactly happened with him because I don't know, but kind of up in the air right now. He did tweet something the other day before he got extradited. The U.S. believes I have hidden crypto. I wish I did, but it has dissolved through many hands of Team McAfee. Your belief is not required. My remaining assets are all seized. My friends evaporated through fear of association. I have nothing, yet I regret nothing. Now, if you're wondering, why is this guy even in prison? And do you even know who he is? Well, he is the inventor and founder of McAfee antivirus software, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's used anymore, but like it used to be like a big thing on like a lot of government computers. Is McAfee was like one of the bigger ones. So he was being he got arrested for tax evasion, basically, like like $4 million in unpaid taxes.
So he was like was he underreporting the money they were making at the company?
I don't know what what put him in that situation specifically, but he was basically like they were like after him, and then he got arrested in Spain, which I don't even understand how he was arrested at the Barcelona airport in October on a warrant issued by Tennessee prosecutors, seeking up to 3 decades of imprisonment for allegedly evading more than $4 million in taxes.
30 years?
Yeah,
for just evading
he's
taxes?
old as fuck. Yeah, he's old. He was 75, so
It's so crazy to me, right? You can, and you shouldn't do this before I say it. You can literally, like, rape someone in an alley behind a dumpster and get 6 months in prison, but if you just don't pay taxes, you get 30 fucking years.
yeah.
I get that it's a crazy amount of money. At the same time, it's just that he didn't pay you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like, we're going to make an example out of him kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of crazy sentences, Derek Chauvin got sentenced for 22 and a half years for the killing of George Floyd.
Yeah.
The other day. And somebody was like, there's people still serving like life sentences for selling pot. And this guy got 22 and a half years for killing a guy. And like, Their point was like, the system's fucked up still. Like, you didn't fix anything. Like, it's nice, yeah, that he got arrested and put in jail, but also it's a long way to go. A lot of stuff to change still.
That dude is gonna get raped a lot.
Yeah, well, they like, I always heard that, like,
They separate
yeah,
police officers from the.
police have like their own wings, basically, like, which, I mean, you could get into the weeds on
Yeah.
that, but remember Chris Brown?
Nah, you know what? Actually, who is that? The guy who punched Rihanna, right? That
Yeah.
guy. Oh, okay.
So Chris Brown got arrested again for hitting a woman again.
Oh shit.
Now he got arrested for hitting a woman. Well, like, that's bad enough, but the headline I found about this
Yeah.
was fucking ridiculous. It said, Chris Brown arrested for slapping woman so hard her weave fell off. I was like, Jesus Christ. First of all, I don't know if you need to put that as the headline. Like, couldn't you just, like, made that a comment in the thing? Like, why'd you have to disrespect her like that? You know?
Oh no.
That's so bad. Oh man. Yeah, so obviously, you know, he's still living his best life. He's being a piece of shit.
Damn,
When
that's
is he gonna
crazy.
learn? Yeah.
That's like definitely a trend at this point. Like, how many other girls has he hit, and like they just haven't said anything.
Oh yeah, like, could just be. They'll probably come out of the woodwork right now. Like, why not? Why wouldn't you? I mean, I guess fucking hitting. Well, no, I don't want to.
Though I think the issue with that is like there's got I guarantee the statute of limitations on like an assault charge has got to be
Yeah.
like a very small window.
Yeah. It's probably like a couple years, I would say, maybe. Let's look it up. Statute of limitations. on
Welcome to
assault.
West of Nowhere's Law Hour.
Yeah. Oh, I just want a regular assault, not sexual assault.
Ooh.
Jesus Christ.
Well, the computer took it there.
Yep. Well, I mean, maybe these are the ones that are like, because they keep coming up with like related things,
Yeah.
and like, so major theft, murder, kidnapping, sexual assault are not. They like you're fucked basically. If they can prove that you did it, you're fucked. But,
Okay.
like, I'm not seeing anything on an actual assault. Maybe, well, no, aggravated or something. No. So I don't know. I can't imagine it's very long though.
Yeah.
So football season's almost coming up. You're fucking excited? You ready to go or what?
I'm so ready for the Saints to just lose constantly.
Are they gonna get Jameis out there? You think or what?
Dude, I don't want anything bad to happen to the guy, but I would like for him to just wake up one morning and go, football's not for me. Yeah, football's not for me. I want to pursue a career in selling cars.
You know what's crazy is he was like playing blind basically for like the longest time.
What?
He got LASIK. Yeah, he's like super blind. Like, he needs glasses and he wouldn't wear contacts or anything.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and so he got LASIK and then he was on the bench. So he hasn't played since he's got LASIK. And I'm like, I wonder if he's just fucking like.
He played a little bit. He played a couple snaps last season.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm interested to see how he does full season, like, difference.
Dude, what fucking team is putting a quarterback on the field blind? Like, here you go, dude, throw the ball. No wonder he has almost has the record for most interceptions in a season. He can't fucking see.
My buddy, when I was in Fallon, he's a Florida State fan, and this is when Jameis was still playing there, and he's like, yeah, that dude's blind as shit. I was like, really? He's like, yeah, and he refuses to wear his contacts and glasses and shit. Like he'll just squint out there. Like,
it just goes to show you that, like, if you have enough money, you can still do it. Because, like, I know, like, for the Navy, for instance, you have to, like, show that your eyes haven't gotten worse for a year before they'll give you LASIK. So, like, must be a civilian side. Like, it doesn't matter if you got the money, they'll laser you right up.
Yeah, like my eyes have gotten worse over the years. Like every time I go in, like they're slightly different. And my optometrist literally was just like, "Yeah, you can fucking." He's like, "Your eyes are perfect for LASIK." I was like, "Thank you." I was like, "My wallet's
What?
not." So, so yeah. Oh man. Um. So did you hear about the Raiders dude who came out as gay?
Yeah, and I
Or
don't understand why that's such a big deal.
it's not, but I think he just kind of wanted to like he just wanted to put it out there because he was
Yeah.
trying to be honest with himself and
Okay. Okay.
it was more for him than it was for anybody else, which
Okay.
is what it is. Well, um, a his fucking jersey became the most like super popular one at this last like whole month in
Yeah.
like 2 days because of it. And then also he pledged like $100,000 to the Trevor Project, which is a I don't know what specifically it is, but it's a LGBTQ uh, charity,
Yeah.
suicide prevention, crisis prevention for LGBTQ. And then so that like he came out and that was fine for most people. But there was quite a few people who were like, "Hey, how about you fucking don't do that?" Like, and then there were some people who were like, "I wonder how I can make Jesus into this like conversation."
Oh my God.
So the Catholic League, which is a league for religious and civil rights organization.
Hmm.
So that's what they are. They tweeted in response to this guy coming out. They didn't like tag him or anything. They just posted this as a raw tweet. They
Yeah.
said, "How would the left react if a gay football player came out and said he self-identifies as straight? Their heads would explode."
That literally makes no sense.
Exactly. And so there's like a bunch of people who are like just responding. And so I wanted to read some of my favorite ones. This one said, "I think he should still be allowed to play gay football." And then somebody else is like, "Every other football player self-identifies as straight." And then somebody responded to them, including the gay ones. Oh man. And then there's this one. "Oh yeah, well, how would Gabe be if you were someplace and like then straight about it to everyone instead, and then you church about it? Heads would explode." Ah. Oh man. Yeah, I love people sometimes. They crack me up.
I just don't understand why why religious people have to make such a big deal about it. Like, oh, I don't know. Like, I get like he just wanted to come out for himself, but then and that's cool. But then I don't understand why the church had to turn around and go, well, stupid stuff. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, literally like the dumbest tweet. This other guy was like, "Whoa, did Tipo do this and I not even notice?" Somebody else was like, "What if the world was made of pudding?"
Right? Like, I hate when people are just like, what if? Like, you could what if all goddamn day long about something.
Oh,
What if birds weren't real and they were fucking made by the government? You know? What if the lizard
wow.
people? What if the
Yep.
lizard people actually killed Jeffrey Epstein?
I was
Just
hoping
saying.
you were just gonna say, "What if the lizard people?" What if the lizard people? What if?
What if a lizard person came out as human? Huh?
Yeah, heads would explode.
Head was.
Here's the best one. How would the Catholic League react if hundreds of pedophiles came out and said that they self-identify as priests? Oh,
Oh man,
fucking got him.
it's hard to win an argument when you've protected pedophiles for hundreds
Yeah,
of years.
it's really bad. Yeah, not good. Speaking of protecting creepy things,
Oh,
Subway's tuna. Have you heard about this?
Oh yeah, it's not real.
New York Times test finds no identifiable tuna DNA in Subway's tuna sandwich.
So it's definitely lizard.
Yeah, it's gotta be lizard.
That's how I'm telling you, people. If you're listening to me, you need to like open your eyes, sheeple. More and more things are coming out showing us lizard people are real. Pay attention.
Yep, pay attention. Well, you heard it here first.
Dude,
Subway said that the test result indicates that the DNA testing is an unreliable methodology for identifying processed tuna. Well, yeah, especially
what?
if you don't put tuna in it.
Yeah. That's crazy, dude. Like, here's what I want to know: is who was like, you know what? Let's test Subway tuna sandwiches.
I don't think this is the first time either that this has happened to them. Like, I feel like I remember something about this. I was trying to read it in this article to see if there was more, but the test comes as Subway faces a class action lawsuit alleging that its tuna sandwich is not actually made of tuna. The suit was first filed in the California federal court in January. Maybe that's what I'm remembering. I don't know if it's tuna, and I don't usually get tuna from anything other than a can, which...
Dude, nothing about the way they put it on your... Because I've seen somebody in front of me order a tuna sandwich, and they scoop it out with an ice cream scoop.
just
Like,
blop.
I've never ate tuna that...
Blah.
Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Makes that smacking sound when it
I
hits
want to
the
know what
thing,
it
just
is. I want to
Me
know
too.
what actually it is. Like,
Yeah, like, is it other fish or like... Because the thing said DNA was not tuna, okay? But, you know, there's like a billion other fish. I don't know if you guys know that. So I'm curious.
when did you become a marine zoologist?
Well, let me tell you. Yesterday. Dude, I just... You know, this made me think of the Cinnamon Toast Crunch story, and I'm a little mad that that must have been just made up because I haven't heard
Yeah.
anything more about it.
Exactly.
Like, why did that guy want fucking attention? That piece of shit.
I mean, think about over the years all the stupid things that people have done just
That's true.
for attention. Him claiming that he found shrimp tails in Cinnamon Toast Crunch is actually kind of like on the less crazy side.
Yeah, it's really not that bad. I have a friend. She found a mouse in a Monster can.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Like
like a
she
whole
was
mouse.
she was drinking it and she was like, "Oh, there's something in here."
I think so. Yeah.
Oh,
I can't
man.
remember if she drank anything out of it or she was like, "Wow, this feels like crazy weight. Like the weight's weird."
Yeah.
And so yeah, they like opened it and she had a picture on her Facebook and she posted a fucking picture of this little mouse inside the can and shit. And I was like,
Dude, tell me
Oh.
Monster just paid her a fuck ton of money to keep
no,
quiet.
she never even fucking like she didn't even like do anything about it. I can't remember why. There was a
What?
reason, but I think she just didn't want to deal with it. She's
Yo,
and now she
that's
doesn't drink energy drinks anymore.
that's like life-changing money right there. Like,
yeah, remember that lady, that old lady at McDonald's coffee?
Oh,
burned
spilt
herself?
yes, yeah.
She didn't spill it. She just burnt her hand. And
Oh.
there wasn't the sleeves, and she fucking sued because they didn't have sleeves. And that was it.
Wow.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
know,
man.
and sometimes some McDonald's don't have sleeves anymore either. They just have thicker cups,
Yeah.
and then the warning on the cup and they're not any better. Like, give me the
Yeah.
sleeve because this shit is hot.
Yeah. But they got a warning on the cup, so now
Yeah,
you can't
nice.
sue them.
Dude, I remember when a bunch of those like overweight people like sued McDonald's for making them fat. That's amazing.
Did you ever watch that documentary?
No.
Super Size Me?
Oh, so I watched like how he ate he ate at McDonald's every day for 30 days
Yeah.
and gained like what, like 40 pounds or some
yeah,
shit.
crazy. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, obviously nobody should fucking do that. That was crazy. Like just watching. I think there's like another one where like he did what the fuck was it? I think he did another one, but I can't remember. Anyway. Yeah, that was like around the same time though, like them suing.
Yeah. I could do it, man. I could 100% eat McDonald's like every fucking maybe not 3 times a day. That seems like a lot.
Maybe if
but
you're
I could
only
definitely
eating,
eat
like
it.
once a day, you could do
Yeah,
it.
I could eat McDonald's like once every day. A lot of people like talk shit about McDonald's, but I fucking love their McDoubles.
Oh yeah.
If you order McDoubles and then you have them add Mac sauce, it's a cheap, it's a small Big Mac.
Is that the business?
Dude, it's the business.
Dude, when we would, me and my buddy Jeremy, when we would get fucking hammered, we would go to McDonald's after the bars and fucking get McDoubles and McChickens. We'd get like fucking 6 of each.
Right, yeah.
And then like 2 large fries. And he would always get a fuck ton of like honey mustard and then ranch. And then every day he would just, and I think barbecue too. And then we'd get back to his house and he'd throw one of the sauces at the house. And that was like our thing. Like, like at the window and shit, like right in front of us.
So, what do you call it in Nebraska when you take a McDouble and a McChicken and you put it together?
It's a McGangbang, right?
Okay, cool. So that's what I've heard of it called too in Georgia. Well, apparently, and I don't know, Natalie's fucking 5 years old. She calls them McChurgers.
McChurgers.
It's like
it doesn't even sound natural.
It's like I know what they did. They just took chicken and burger and smashed the word.
But it's
McChurger.
dumb.
Yeah, it doesn't sound as cool.
It's definitely McGangbang.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm glad I'm not alone. I started to think I was crazy because she was like, "We've always called them McChurgers," and I was like, "Well, then Virginia is terrible."
Yeah. Well, we knew that. Nothing new there. I was gonna say something and I forgot. Oh, suing companies and stuff, dude. I had a chance to get just fucking annihilated by a FedEx truck one day. And I decided not to because I didn't know if there was any cameras that would be able to back up my case. But there was like one of those like Sprinter van FedEx cars, not like the whole truck.
Okay.
I was driving to work and there was, I was stopped at an intersection and the light turned green. There's no turns because it's a one-way street. And so I was like, cool, green light, go. And I could see the FedEx guy coming. And it looked like he was just going to be one of those late stoppers where they're like, I'm going to slam on the brakes the last 10 feet for no fucking reason instead of slowing down gradually. So, I was like, I see him coming. I was like, all right, cool. And then like I look and he's like fucking right here. And I was like, what? So I fucking stopped on my brakes and they fucking flew by me. And I was like, but that could have been a payout, man. FedEx, oh, they would have fucking.
Oh, they just settled out of court immediately.
I think how's fucking $4 million sound? Like,
and
that's what it sounds like.
Yeah, sounds like I think 10 sounds better to me.
Yep.
I think that traffic lights are required to have lights at them. Like maybe not to catch like obviously people running the red light, but for accident purposes.
You mean cameras?
What'd I say?
Lights.
Oh.
I was like, yeah, traffic lights do have lights at them. They're called traffic lights.
Oh no, I'm an idiot.
It's all right. Oh boy. Yeah. So I didn't see any kind of like camera-looking device. This is in a smaller town too, so I don't know. But I was right next to a gas station, so I was like, I don't know. If I would do it again, I would have just kept rolling.
Yeah.
Because it was like morning traffic, so everybody would have saw that. They'd been like, yeah, fucking FedEx was an asshole. Fucking smashed into that guy. And I've been like, oh my god, my neck. My back.
And my back.
My neck and my back. We could sell out of court for $20. Oh man. What do you got for us this week?
Well, I'll start off with what I always do.
Hell yeah.
Because we got to keep some things alive. In case you're wondering, if you're like listening to the show and you're like, oh man, I can't wait for the end because there's going to be trivia. No, there's not.
There's not going to be trivia.
There's not going to be trivia.
How are we supposed to do trivia with 2 people? Doesn't make sense. It barely made sense with 3 people.
I loved it because it was pretty much just showing everyone every week how much smarter you were than me, which we already knew that anyway, so I don't know why we had to fucking
I just
flex
have
about
a
it every
lot
week.
of really useless knowledge in my brain. It's fine.
All right, so on the Billboard 200 Top 5, number 1, I'm guessing it's a new album by Polo G, Hall of Fame.
Hell yeah, brother.
At number 2, Culture 3 by Migos.
Oh.
Yeah. Down from 1 to 3 is Sour by Olivia Rodrigo.
Oh shit.
Oh no. Down from I guess what last week they were at 1. Yeah, Little Baby and Lil Durk, The Voices of the Heroes. And then down from 3 to 5. Oh man. Dangerous, the double album by Morgan Wallen. It's not looking good, people. If you're pulling
Think he's
from
gonna drop out or what?
dude. I mean probably. There's no one's like busy hating on him for what he did months ago now. And so since no one's actively hating on him, then you don't have those like crazy people who are like, I only listened to him because he said it.
I wish he would have said the hard R. What? Calm down. Yeah.
Let's
Oh,
see.
boy.
Where's he at? Oh, and then down from 6 to 9, A Gangsta's Pain by Moneybagg Yo. I'm going to track this song forever.
Yeah.
This album forever until it's like not on the 200 anymore.
It fell out of the Billboard. Dude, have you watched that documentary on or docu-series on pop music on Netflix yet?
No, what's it called?
Hold on, I'll fucking tell you. But I started watching it the other day and I was like, wow, this is actually like good as shit. Like, This Is Pop is what it's called. Like the first episode they talk about boy bands, the evolution of boy bands. The second episode they talk about I don't think it was maybe it was auto tune. It's either 2 or 3 was auto tune. And then they also talked about Denmark being like a crazy, or no, Sweden, sorry, being like a crazy capital of like music, like they produce so many fucking hits. There's this one guy who fucking produced shit from The Weeknd, Britney Spears, Adele, fucking Avril Lavigne, like all these people. They're all #1 hits. All from this one fucking dude who worked at this one company in Denmark, which produced, or Sweden, produced a fuck ton of them. I was like, what the fuck, man? And I looked up all his songs, and I was like, oh yeah, I can see it. Like, they all kind of have that kind of, like, same vibe. And then I was like, these are all songs I like, too, so that was crazy. And then they were talking, like, ABBA. Like, that's where it started. Like, ABBA was, like, big. You know, they're from Sweden. And
I didn't know that.
yeah, they're fucking big Swedish. But they're all blonde, long hair, blue-eyed people. They're fucking angelic voices. But yeah, it's a good series so far. I haven't finished it, but I enjoyed it thoroughly. And I felt bad because T-Pain was on there talking about autotune, and Usher told him that he fucked up music for real singers. And
Damn.
T-Pain was like, I got real depressed for like a long time about that. And I was like, poor T-Pain.
What's crazy is like he doesn't even need autotune if you've
No,
heard him
because he
sing.
can sing great. But
He
like
can
he just did that so he could stand out. You'll find out in the thing. But
Yeah.
He
Okay.
just wanted something to stand out from everybody else, and so he's because nobody was using it. Like 2 people had used it before he grabbed it.
Yeah.
Like, and they had only used it one time.
Oh wow.
And so
Okay.
he was like, "I got it. I'm gonna do this. Make this a thing." And then he did. And
now it's literally everywhere.
yeah. So I highly recommend it.
Speaking of newer movies or new shows, there is a new movie out on Paramount Plus called Infinite. It's a new Mark Wahlberg movie. It's okay. If you like the
Is Anthony
same
Mackie in it or what?
No. The reason why I didn't like it's a good movie. The idea is good, but if you don't like seeing the same played out trope where the hero doesn't know his potential and they spend 90% of the movie figuring out what's up, and then right when he absolutely has no choice but to figure out who he is and how badass he is, then he figures it out and saves the world.
Yeah, I love that.
That's a very played out trope in movies. It seems that made it seem kind of lazy, but the idea that the movie's kind of built around is cool.
Huh.
So there you
What's
go.
it called? Infinite?
Infinite. Yep.
Nice.
New
You
Mark
watched-
Wahlberg movie.
Have you watched the new episode of Rick and Morty, or like the new season?
I've
First
only watched
episode yet?
I've only watched the first episode. Yeah,
I haven't watched it yet.
it's funny.
I don't know what I'm dragging my feet on, but
Also, there's 3 episodes of the second season of Dave out.
oh, hi, I'm Dave.
I love the Dickie.
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right. Let's see.
What do you got going on?
I got man arrested after 42,000 pounds of pistachios goes missing.
So are you not allowed to have that many pistachios, or what's going on?
I don't know. During the month of June, a routine audit by the Touchstone Pistachio Company revealed that about 42,000 pounds of pistachios were missing.
So he was just taking them from this company?
The second detective said they found that pistachios were being moved from 2,000 pound sacks into smaller bags for resale. The remaining pistachios were returned to Touchstone Pistachio Company. The guy who stole them was Alberto Montemayor, 34, of Montemayor Trucking. Wait, if you own a fucking trucking company, what are you doing stealing pistachios, dude?
Yeah, that's good money right there. Maybe he's trying to get ahead of the curve before the robots take over. You know?
I just like how, like, okay, so on June 17th, it says the county sheriff's ag crimes unit, which means out here in like there's like a consistent like, like agricultural crime is like it's so big it needs its own unit.
Yeah.
You can't just like pull some guys from another unit, like from the police station. Like, no,
they can't
these
pull
guys.
double duty.
Look, these police officers know everything there is to know about ag crime. Okay, if you're taking a cow, we're fucking gonna find you.
We're gonna fucking get you. And we're gonna fuck you up.
I was
like, what's the resale value on a bag of raw pistachios? Like, is it like a good profit from like what they like? Can you undersell them?
What is the
like
street?
what's the street value of pistachios? Oh boy. God, I'm in the wrong business. Start fucking moving that pistachio weight. You know what I'm saying? There's pistachio pennies.
Let's see. I have in 2018 the value per pound of pistachios, it was $2.65 a pound.
$2.65 a pound.
So he was stealing 2,000 pounds of pistachios at a time.
$2.65 a pound.
Yeah, back in 2018. So it might even be higher now.
I
So
mean, that's $111,000 at $42,000 or 42,000 pounds. Yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah. That's okay.
Well, I mean, have you ever thought about it? Like, we could definitely quit doing the podcast and just steal pistachios.
Yeah, 100%. Like, if this guy could do it, surely we could do it. I mean,
and then we could have like a shitty like fast food job on the side, because if we split 42,000 pounds, if we just do that every year, just 42,000, you get 50, I get 50, and then we'll just have like a shitty
like part-time job that we don't care about.
Exactly, and then that'll put us at like 80, and that's solid.
Yeah, I like it.
Yep. Well, good night, folks.
Yep. We gotta go. Our calling has come.
I feel like if there was ever a time, to get back out there, this is it.
In the pistachio game, I don't know. Kind of feel like there's a lot of heat on it right now. So, is it worth it? We'll get looked at pretty quick.
Have you been watching Loki?
Yeah.
That's nuts. So are you caught up? You watched all 3 episodes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm like,
I'm not gonna say anything so we can have like a vague conversation. Who do you think she is?
What do you mean?
The girl.
Isn't she him?
I don't know, dude.
Because like
I don't think she is. I know they keep saying that, but I think there's some shit we don't know. Like, I think that because she even says, "Don't call me that."
Yeah, but like she's like, I don't want to be Loki. I want to be my own thing. Like,
I don't. Yeah, I see. I think she's somebody else, like a daughter, or she's not Loki. Like Loki, maybe Loki in her timeline is the one everyone loves, and no one loves her.
Right.
Like no one likes Loki in his time in the timeline we were used to.
Yeah, rough. I did see a thing where like it's a theory that the TVA is in the quantum realm. Like that's a theory that people are throwing around because like everybody's talking about like at the first episode, like time moves differently in the TVA and like all these things and like
Yeah.
so I was like that's kind of crazy. But I highly recommend it. It's a fucking great show. Like it was I was kind of like okay, like what is even going to happen like well the first episode threw me for a loop right away. I was like what?
Yeah.
How are you going to do this? Like I don't understand. I'm very excited to see the rest of it, but Owen Wilson, he's a good guy. I like him. But I heard he's not going to say wow. So so I'm upset about that.
You should be.
Yeah.
Well, that's all I got on my stories.
Okay. You want to hear a funny story?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Close the thing out. This guy breaks into a bank, steals loose change and a soda before leaving.
So you know what this made me think of when you told me this? On zombies from on Call of Duty Zombies, whenever the like soda machine gives you your powers. If you get to the machine first and lay down, you can steal the loose change out of the bottom.
That's awesome.
I was like, this dude plays Cold War Zombies for sure.
This happened in Virginia too.
What? Where?
Yeah. Stafford, Virginia.
That sounds made up.
Yeah. It occurred approximately 9:06 in the morning on a Monday, so I don't know why nobody was there. I guess was June 21st a holiday?
No. Well, so it could have been, right? Because Juneteenth happened that previous weekend. So maybe they gave the bank people off that Monday.
Right.
Like, which sounds crazy that a bank would be closed on a Monday.
Yeah. So I guess he came and checked out the joint the day before. And he's from Rhodesville, Virginia.
That sounds fake too.
And he utilized construction scaffolding that was outside the bank in order to gain access to the building's roof for falling through the drop ceiling.
He fell through.
Yeah.
That's some like what's the fucking what is it, dude? The wet bandits, no.
Oh yeah. Yeah. The sticky bandits, the wet bandits. Yeah, so he's pretty cool. Suspect is seen rummaging through cash drawers, stealing change. Then he retrieves a soda from the employee break room, drinks it before exiting the bank the same way he entered. So he fell through the ceiling backwards. Once outside the bank, the suspect removes the change from his pocket, puts it in his backpack, and then flees the scene on a bicycle.
He really didn't think this through.
No, he's just living his best life.
He didn't even try to steal money? I guess he couldn't, right? Because there's no one there, no way to get in the bank vault.
Yeah.
So he just broke in to just steal change.
I guess so.
Dude, like imagine trying to explain that to people in jail. They're just like, what are you in for? Well, I broke into a bank and then robbed the then I robbed the vending machines. Yep. What?
Stole a Coke from the employee break room. And I ate Marge's fucking potato salad that was in
it was definitely Marge's tuna Subway sandwich, all right?
Oh, yep. Yep. Yeah, that's all I got for the stories. Who are our friends? And where
man.
Yeah.
Let's see. You can check out Dutch and Denver podcast. It's on YouTube. You can check out Kicking It with the Kellys and the Remedy Room. They're available anywhere you listen to podcasts. Oh yeah, No New Friends podcast, which you can find anywhere you listen to podcasts, and it's on YouTube.
Yeah.
And that's it, yeah.
Yep. And then don't forget to tell your friends about us. And like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
That's it. I've had enough. Peace out.
Tip your bartender.